Stop. You don't want to miss this. How would you install software on one server? Would you do it manually or maybe use a script? Now how about 10 servers? What about 1,000 servers? Nightmare thinking about it, but this will be part of your daily job when you work as a cloud engineer. There are a few solutions out there, but one stands out from the rest: Ansible. If you plan to work in cloud computing or DevOps, this is an essential skill you must have. There is no escaping it. Nearly every DevOps and cloud job requires Ansible. If you don't have it, then you're hurting your chances of getting a job or wasting your time at your current one. Now you could go to Udemy and find a course for $10, but how good is it going to be? We've been there. The quality of the courses are okay at best, and here's why. They leave out all the important information, but that's not all. They can take weeks to complete. One course we found spends 3 hours just on installation. Yes, that's right. That's before you've even written a single line of code. You've spent 3 hours setting up your lab to follow along with the course. If you only have 1 hour a day to study, that's 3 days just spent on the setup. And that's just watching the video, not actually doing anything. So that could be another hour on top of each hour of video troubleshooting your setup. All whilst you're wasting your time with this, other people are applying for the high-paying DevOps roles. They're getting ahead whilst you're still getting started with the course. That's where Warp 9 comes to the rescue. You'll be mastering Ansible in 4 hours. Yes, that's right, in 4 hours. But how? The course is professionally edited to make sure there are no blunders, pauses, or long gaps. Any typos, retakes, or mistakes are removed from the video. You'd be amazed how much gets left in with these highest rated courses, and all of these blunders add up. If there are 20 seconds of blunders and pauses, and that's being conservative, the number is closer to 60 to 90 seconds per video. Now add a 10-second intro and outro for each clip, and now consider that there are 100 plus clips. That's 30 seconds times 100 clips, which is 3,000 seconds or 50 minutes of added time. Just remember, that's us being very conservative with the numbers. Now ask yourself, if this is the level of attention to detail the instructors have, what else have they left in and what have they missed out? Our goal is to teach you to confidently work with Ansible at warp speed. It's in our name after all. The way we do this is by teaching you what's used in industry, packed full of hands-on, easy to follow demonstrations, cutting out all the BS, fluff and filler. The advantage of the hands-on demos and not the PowerPoint and glitzy animations is the course is easy to maintain. What does that mean for you? It's up to date. You'll be learning with the latest version of Ansible. Many courses are out of date and the labs you'll set up won't work, wasting your time and your money. Even worse, if they use fancy animations, it can take months and cost thousands to update the course, so instructors don't bother. With our hands-on approach, we can update in a matter of days, so you're always up to speed with what the latest Ansible has to offer. The only PowerPoint slide you'll see is in the intro. The course is crammed with demonstrations and hands-on challenges for you to complete that really test what you've learned. I openly encourage you to join in with the demos so that by the end of the course, the commands and code become muscle memory. You'd be surprised how much you remember when you get to the end of the course. Topped with hands-on challenges, you'll be light years ahead of everyone else who's stuck with the traditional PowerPoint-heavy, information overload, slow and time-wasting courses. This is going to be your unfair advantage. Whilst they're wasting 2, 3 or maybe 6 hours getting their environment set up, you'll be up and running in minutes. You'll be provided with the easiest and quickest way to get started. You'll also be learning things that other courses simply do not teach you. Even if they cover it in a single offhand presentation slide, you'd have already learnt it, tested it, and applied it with the Ansible Beginner to Pro course. I was shocked to see how many things were glossed over in other courses that were essential when I had to start using Ansible in the workplace. Well, now you don't have to go through my pain. To add the cherry on top, you'll learn the industry best practices and you'll see how Ansible is utilized with the most essential tools, such as Terraform and Vault. Sound too good to be true? That's because you're too used to the subpar bargain bucket sale courses. That stops now. You'll be learning Ansible from me, TJ Adams. I've worked at Capgemini and with Deloitte on huge multi-billion-dollar projects using the tools I'm teaching you. To give you the edge over everyone else, I used to be an independent DevOps consultant who was charging $1,000 a day for my time. You're not learning from someone who's just good, you're learning from the best. Throughout this course, I'll be sharing industry tricks of the trade and best practices that you simply will not find anywhere else. And now it's time for you to decide. You can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 Udemy courses on Ansible, spend months learning it and get no results, or make the best investment of your career and get the one course that will teach you and get you results as soon as you start. And if you're not 100% satisfied with the course, there is a 30-day, no questions asked refund policy to put your mind at ease. So what are you waiting for? Sign up and learn everything you need to know about Ansible tomorrow, today. Your biggest regret will be not signing up sooner.